So, Labor's Soviet-style energy bill. This is the nationalisation of our energy, hurtling us into socialism. Full bore has passed both houses of Parliament. Rita.
Well, this is going to be very interesting indeed. Not only are we going to see prices continue to skyrocket, and they won't be able to blame the war in Ukraine for that forever.
They'll try.
But they'll try. But we're going to see some real impact in people's households, not just their bills, but the appliances they're allowed to use. And I know people who are not political in the least who are absolutely appalled at the prospect that they'll have to give up their gas cooktop. They're going to have to, put a wok on an electric cooktop? I mean, this is the micro-level impact of these policies. And it's not just the fact that we're going to plunge lots of people into energy poverty by these mad policies, but it's your choices are taken away from you. You will have to settle for something that's inferior to fit in with this goals that we've got now.
Yeah, but this is what, Rita, you're talking about here is this clause that was inserted into the energy legislation passed on that special, weird $1 million sitting of Parliament on Thursday. This was forced through by the Greens. The Greens said, we want this requirement that we pay households to get rid of their gas appliances and change them over to electric. Now, every study says that this is going to cost a lot of money and do very little when it comes to carbon. But putting that aside, it also shows that Labour is now in coalition with the Greens in a de facto sense. They had to get the Greens on board to get this legislation through. And so now we can really refer to, I think, a Labour-Greens coalition. But the thing is, it is ridiculous that we look around the world. We see where this has gone. We are going down the same path that Germany went through long before Putin invaded Ukraine. The energy Wende, you've spoken about it many times on this show, Rowan. We've all spoken about it. This idea that you're decarbonizing without having the renewables or anything else there to fill the gap. And that's exactly the same path that we're going down here in Australia. It is going to impoverish Australians. And the other thing that's going to happen is they're going to drive the gas and coal industries offshore, particularly gas. And that gas industry pays into Australian coffers $1,400 per person in Australia every year.
This is why the Santos boss is right to say that this is Soviet-era style stuff.